So hi there everyone, welcome back to another episode of Red Reacts. My name's Leon, I'm the one looking after you. And in this one we are looking at the most beautiful moments of respect in sport. As we all know, sport can be a very competitive, and we've seen the red cards and we've seen dangerous tackles and things like that in other videos, but it can also have some very, very beautiful moments in sport. I can remember a few, but I don't know if they're going to appear in this one, so we won't say anything at this point. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what this one's like. And yeah, as I said, I'm not going to mention anything. I'm a Liverpool fan, and we've seen quite a few in our time, and we've seen some very recently as well. At the time of recording, some not so good as well. But yeah, it should be interesting. So if you enjoy this type of video, please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel with the notification bell. Thoughts, comments and requests below. Of course, do check out the links in the video description to see if you can support the channel in any way, and of course the community tab for updates and announcements. But without further ado, let's get the ears on. Let's enjoy this one.
Despite the obvious competitive nature that comes with professional sporting events, sometimes we get to see some incredible acts of sportsmanship and human kindness that we can truly cherish. When LeBron James noticed a fan wearing the team's t-shirt and a 23 necklace, he decided to make her day by inviting her to sit next to him in the bench, and the fan's reaction was priceless. Usually during a volleyball game, the first thing a team does after getting a point is to make a small celebration. But when one of the player's spikes landed on the head of the opponent, the whole team got worried for her, and the player immediately went to apologize and make sure she's okay.
It always amazes me, just those simple gestures that the superstars can do to their fans to encourage the kids, because that girl it'll be something she remembers for a lifetime. And again, thinking about another player's potential injury as well. I think no one ever goes onto a sports field with a plan to injure their opponent.
It's no secret that learning another language can be hard. A beautiful moment of respect can be seen when a young fan was asking a question to Cristiano Ronaldo, and some of the people in the audience were laughing at the boy's Portuguese skills. When Cristiano interfered and told the audience to stop with the mocking and appreciate the fan's effort.
Okay. Why they smile? Why? You speak good Portuguese. Very good. They should be happy because you try very hard. It's good.
At the finals of an archery competition, during one of the archer's 11th arrow, the trigger release malfunctioned, making it impossible for the arrow to shoot normally, resulting in a miss for the archer. So when his opponent realized what had happened, in an amazing act of sportsmanship, he decided to walk off the line. So both have a miss and level the playing field.
Não dispara o seu último tiro. Fantástico. É de desportivismo tremendo. Sérgio Garrido prefere não 134. E agora sim, Cláudio Alves tem a hipótese de ir agradecer a Sérgio Garrido com grande...
That's a touch of class. That's a touch of class. I mean, okay, looking at the scores, it wouldn't have made any difference. But I think it's a touch of class when you go, I'm not going to get beaten by a technicality. And that is something honourable.
Being in front of a crowd of thousands of people can be very nerve-wracking. When one of the mascots told Ibrahimovic he was nervous because of all the eyes that were going to be on him, Ibrahimovic decided to tell the fan he can't be nervous because he's with him.
15 seconds. You want to hold this one or what? 10 seconds. We do it together.
Heartwarming moment at the 2019 World Athletics Championships occurred at the men's 5,000 meters race when one of the athletes' body completely gave up. And that's when a fellow runner decided to forget about his rank and just help his competitor finish the race.
Have finished the 5,000 meters, and what a demonstration at the esprit de corps.
During a volleyball game, when one of the athletes noticed one of the opponents was about to do a spike, she immediately jumped to attempt blocking the ball. But sadly, the ball went straight to her head, and that's when the game was stopped, and her teammates and coach went to check up on her. Even though it doesn't happen very often, sometimes in MotoGP races, collisions can happen. When one of the bikers lost control of his bike during a turn, it went directly towards the driver in front of him. And in a beautiful moment of sportsmanship, he went to see if he was okay and apologized. During a football...
I mean, with that bikes, I mean, the bikes have been in the news a lot lately, for instance. But again, it shows that, and my uncle's a massive fan of motorbike racing. You know, there's nothing you can do. And, you know, these guys know the risks when they take on the sport and those sort of things. You just cannot. They're always going to happen. And racing, like, you know, people have said, "Oh, therefore they shouldn't be racing." Yeah, they should. They've chosen that risk, and everything in life comes with an inherent risk of some sort. So why shouldn't these guys do what they love?
Beautiful moment of sportsmanship, he went to see if he was okay and apologized. During a football match, Houston versus Washington, Christy Mewis misstepped and injured her knee, and as soon as the other players noticed, they immediately stopped the game, and her teammates and opponents went to check up on her.
Ojai, Mewis kicked on her left leg. Ojai bending her knee as well.
Sir Alex Ferguson is a former football manager who played a huge role in Cristiano Ronaldo's career, with Cristiano even describing his relationship as a father and son bond. An awesome moment to watch was at the Euro 2016, when Portuguese players were walking down with their medals, and Sir Alex Ferguson was patiently waiting to congratulate Cristiano. A scary...
Anyone, well, you can tell, I mean, Man United is not my thing, but that's a touching moment. And that always shows that, you know, despite what you read in some reports, that you don't really know the truth until after the fact. And this shows that there's a lot of respect between those guys. And Alex Ferguson, you know, may have been the Man United manager, but I'll tell you one, he's one of the greatest managers that ever, you know, served the English game.
A scary moment happened at the 2019 World Championship when Swedish pole vaulter Angelica Bengtsson's pole broke when she attempted her jump. Later, she went looking for another pole, and one of her rivals lended hers to Angelica, and she proceeded to break the national record.
It's altered that, so another third attempt to try to join them at the next height. And putting the trust in her new pole, she gets over the bar. That's a new outdoor lifetime best. The first time.
At a cricket game between India and Australia, Cameron Green was hit on the head by the ball, and even though the speeds of the ball can be very high, luckily he was okay. And it also showed the sportsmanship of the other players, who immediately went to check if he was okay.
Got up there, actually.
No, I think he's just missed the fingers. Siraj knew straight away. He heard the thud on the temple. He's a lucky boy.
An unforgettable moment for a UFC fan happened when Holly Holm invited one of her biggest fans to come up on stage during her open workout, and they did a sort of mock fighting that made the fans' day. Sitting courtside at an NBA game, even though you have the best view, you also have the risk of the ball or a player coming your way. When LeBron James accidentally stepped in a fan's foot, he immediately apologized and kissed the fan's hand.
This night has been made, but you got to be really quick. Got to be quick. But LeBron, always mindful.
Tennis matches can last a...
I think LeBron and some of the NBA greats, I really know how to work their fans. And I mean it in a good way. They always seem to know just what to do, and that's what makes them great. It's not just what they do on the court, it's how they treat the people around the court, because that's what I think, as I said, that lifts them to a different level. They're not just a player, they are a superstar.
The fan's hand.
This night has been made, but you got to be really quick.
Got to be quick.
But LeBron, always mindful.
Tennis matches can last a long time, with the longest one in a tournament lasting a total of 11 hours and 5 minutes. After a long tennis match, Johanna Konta and Donna Vekic showed each other respect after leaving everything on the court. When Zlatan Ibrahimovic was greeting some fans, he noticed one was trying to take a selfie, so he took the hat out of the fan and signed it.
Nice one.
Everyone has a celebrity idol, even celebrities themselves. Football legend Neymar got the opportunity to meet his idol when Will Smith himself decided to surprise him at his hotel room, and Neymar's reaction was priceless.
Yo! Brother.
Despite being rivals at
I think that's a cool one. I've not seen that before, but again, it shows that, you know, these guys have their heroes as well. And, you know, they are human, but it's in his, that is a nice touch, a nice surprise. I like that.
Brother.
Despite being rivals at many Formula One events, legendary racers Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel decided to put their differences aside and showed each other some respect by swapping their F1 helmets.
Yeah, he's one of mine.
Yeah.
Great job this year. And
Yeah, well, to you. Well done.
Against you.
5 championships.
After a long career, David Beckham played his last game in Paris, and he couldn't contain his tears, and ended up being a very emotional farewell, with many fans having posters directed to him and his teammates celebrating his successful career. During a tennis doubles match, the ball accidentally bounced into the crowd and headed towards a young fan. The tennis player automatically went to apologize and gave her a headband, resulting in a moment she will never forget. An incredible moment.
Again, just those touches of class that mean a lot to the young fans. And to me, it's always amazing to see when teams, players do interact so well with their young fans. It gives that next generation hope to one day be part of it.
We'll never forget. An incredible moment of fair play on football happened when a footballer decided to miss the penalty kick on purpose because he didn't believe it was a fair call from the referee. Earlier this year at the Canadian Figure Skating Championships, one of the ice dancers got her hair caught in her partner's costume, and the partner helped her get his hair unstuck incredibly fast. When Zach Randolph noticed a young fan in the crowd, he went to say hi, and that's when the fan pointed at his shirt, so Zach decided to give it to him.
And said thanks. That's all it takes.
A moment an NBA fan will never forget happened when he got the opportunity to play catch with LeBron James after LeBron noticed he had a Heat jersey.
You know things are going well when you can relax and have a little fun during the game?
Some amazing touches of class in there. You know, I mean, I can remember things like the Brownlee brothers, you know, British heptathletes, pentathletes, triathletes, triathlon, that's what it was. Yeah, brothers who have helped each other across finish lines. You know, penalties not being taken because of things. It's, you know, I remember, was it Robbie Fowler having a penalty awarded against him and actually going and saying, no, it wasn't a penalty. You know, he won a UEFA award for that. So sporting, those moments live in fans' memories and should always be treasured. You know, these guys, as I said, the greats know what to do, and it's always interesting. It also shows that volleyball's a dangerous game. You know, that's was it. I think it was one of the few sports that featured multiple times. But yeah, absolutely. I was saying thought-provoking, brilliant. Yeah. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts. Did you enjoy that? Do you want to see more like that? If you do, please do hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel with the notification bell. Thoughts, comments, and requests below. Of course, do check out the links in the video description to see if you can support the channel. And of course, most important of all, please do come back and join us for another video very, very soon. But until then, my friends, bye-bye for now.